Lab Israel Judah. I'm here to talk to y'all about, marijuana. Something that I was dealing with as a young teenager. About 12, I started smoking. And, I actually started smoking, because of peer pressure. Like Dare told you, your friend's gonna come and bring you some drugs, and I never ever thought that would actually happen, but that's what happened. My friends came and brought me drugs, and I'm not blaming them because, it was my decision to smoke. But at the same time, another reason why I started smoking too, or, another thing that got me selling drugs was because I needed to smart my weed habit. So I would go to the weed man, cop an ounce at like 12 or 13, he'd front me an ounce or something, and then what I would do is I would smoke and eat and then make him his money back and give him his money back. You know what I'm saying? So to make a long story short, like I said, this is about weed. Weed is like crack and heroin right now because everybody smoked out on it. You know what I'm saying? People's lives is being diminished based on they kicking back, smoking a blunt, daydreaming in the sky while they smoking, because that's what it does. The government knew, there's something called, what is that called? It's called MK Ultra. If you go on YouTube, you can go on MK Ultra, Google MK Ultra or put it in YouTube. It's going to show you how the government had put drugs into the system in the 60s. What is it, the 60s?
Yeah.
In the 60s, and experimenting and seeing, like with, what's that, Woodstock, stuff like that was like experiments.
LSD, marijuana.
LSD. Go ahead and name them. Marijuana.
You know what I'm saying? Cocaine.
What's that stuff, the square stuff that puts you on the tongue?
That's acid.
Acid. All that stuff they put in the system to experiment. Well, they actually already knew what it was going to do to people, but they actually set up experiments, so people could actually see what would it happen, what would it do to you. So they already knew that weed, was a depressant. And it's a downer. So they knew once you get hooked off this weed that it's going to slow your progress down. That's why most people, that smoke weed ain't excelling to their potential. I know a lot of weed heads. I was a weed head. My most success in my life was when I stopped smoking weed. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. I think I'd probably be a pro athlete or something if I didn't smoke weed. And I'm gonna say that to myself because I know my capability. People know what it really was on the court, but that's beside the point. The point I'm trying to make is there's a lot of people out here on that stuff still, and it's really hindering you a lot. Because one, you're actually taking too many hours out your day. We know it take, about 2-3 minutes a minute or two to roll a blunt. It take about 10 to 15 minutes to smoke it, maybe, roughly that time, whatever. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit around, doing something like playing video games or talking or playing cards or daydreaming while you need to be doing something productive in your life, simply because you're not rich. The rich people, they don't sit around and smoke weed. They might be on coke or something, but they're not sitting around smoking weed because they know weed is basically a real downer, man. Because I done been on weed, for years, years, like 6 years, 7 years straight with no stopping, maybe a month or two in between because I was on probation or something, but other than that, it was no stopping. So once I caught a case and I was gonna go to jail for dropping dirty, I had to quit because I'm not about to go to jail to smoke a blunt. I seen Negroes in the damn courthouse going to jail because they can't stop smoking weed. Fucking idiot, man. So then I had to quit. So I quit for some years, some years. Then what happened to me is I got bored with what I was doing. I relapsed. So I relapsed after some years. Then now I got back off of it. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing, what I'm telling you is a lot of people don't really know the effects of weed because they have never stopped. They just been continued weed smokers. So once you stop and you start and you know the difference between your life when you was and when you was not on that stuff.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to tell you is I got an observation of it. Most people tell me this and tell me that, but they haven't observed things to the degree that I have. It's the reason why I can speak where I speak and tell you different things. No, I haven't did everything. No, I don't know everything. But what I do know, I can tell you. Because I'm telling you from experience. I'm not telling you because, oh, I feel like this. Or I feel, no. Yeah. I'm telling you because I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what up? This brother Bezel of Israel. You know, in the streets, they call me Bezel around here. I'm probably one of the most notorious weed men that Washtenaw County ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really did used to bring weed. Like, I didn't got thousands of dollars off of weed in 5 different states. Like Lil Wayne told you on the music, I really done that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was a fugitive for 7 years. I got caught with 10 pounds of weed and a Mac 11 back in 1999 up at the post office. And I started selling weed when I was 14 to support my habit because I started smoking when I was 13. And I had a Dare shirt on the summer before that. The next thing I know, I was smoking weed because my friends brought it to me. Now, this one thing people going, so like basically around here, I was a bad influence. Like I was a bad influence on Brother Judah because when he was young and first started smoking, I'm one of the first people he was buying weed from. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I didn't know that that's what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? But I was one of the reasons, a bad influence on him because I was stopping his sports career because I didn't know his potential, you know what I'm saying? So the point of what we're trying to tell y'all is that, dog, if you ask anybody around here, nobody knew that I was damn near a genius because I used to get so high, I used to just sit there and not say nothing. People used to call me spaceman, all kind of. That's how high I used to hold the smoke for as long as I could. I was high because I sold weed from age 14 to 26 years old, never taking a break. There was no days off, not no part-time, and I was a real drug dealer all the way for real, head over heels to what I believed in. You know what I'm saying? And since I had weed, it was like air. It was never away. It was always there. I could smoke and smoke and smoke and smoke as much as I want. You know what I'm saying? And it held me back to the point where nobody knew I was this smart. You know what I'm saying? I just applied to the University of Michigan. I got a associate's degree. I'm an honor student. If you put me in a room with 10 people, I'm going to be smarter than 9 of them. It don't matter where you put me at on the planet. But nobody knew this shit because I was so high off weed all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? It held me back in every way. You know what I'm saying? So we just letting y'all know, you know what I'm saying? That stuff, you're not gonna reach your potential. Nobody knew my potential was like this if I would go to college. Nobody would have. You could have bet somebody $1 million, like put Bezel in school and he gonna get A's and he's smarter than most white people or most anybody, just people in general. Because nobody would never tell you that in a million years because I look like a damn cartoon. You probably thought I talked like Beavis and Butt. I was that high all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I was smart. It just there was nothing smart to talk about in the hood. So niggas didn't know that shit. I knew I was smart. You know what I'm saying? But I knew niggas didn't care about that type of stuff. So that type of issues and those conversations never really came up because that wasn't what we was dealing with in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, my brother, you know